In 1931, a Belgian priest and physicist named Georges Lemaitre proposed something that shook the scientific world, that the universe had a beginning, that if you traced everything backwards, every galaxy, every star, every atom, they all converged on a single point, infinitely small, infinitely dense, infinitely hot, a moment before which nothing existed. Scientists called it the Big Bang, and for nearly a century, it has been the official story of how everything began. But there is a question that comes after it, a question so fundamental, so deeply unsettling, that many scientists refuse to engage with it at all. What was there before the Big Bang? And the answer is more strange than you are prepared for. The first thing science tells us is that this question may be impossible to answer. Not because we lack the technology, not because we haven't looked hard enough, but because the Big Bang wasn't just the beginning of matter and energy in space. It was the beginning of time itself. Stephen Hawking described it this way. Asking what came before the Big Bang is like asking what is south of the South Pole. The question assumes something exists beyond the boundary, but there is no beyond. There is no before, because before requires time, and time didn't exist yet. This should be the end of the conversation, but it isn't, because some of the greatest minds in physics have refused to accept that answer, and what they found instead is extraordinary. The first alternative comes from cosmologist Roger Penrose. His theory, called conformal cyclic cosmology, proposes that our universe is not the first, that before the Big Bang, there was another universe, ancient beyond imagination, expanding, cooling, fading, until its last black holes evaporated and only massless particles of light remained. And in that state, something extraordinary happened. That dying universe became mathematically identical to a new Big Bang, and a new universe was born. Not from nothing, but from the death of everything that came before. Penrose calls this an eon, and he believes we are living inside one of an infinite chain of them. Universe after universe after universe, each one born from the ashes of the last, stretching backwards and forwards forever. Then there is the theory of eternal inflation, proposed by physicist André Linde. This idea suggests that the Big Bang was not a unique event, that our universe is just one bubble in a vast and endlessly expanding cosmic foam, a multiverse, where new universes are constantly being born, inflating into existence like bubbles in boiling water, each one with its own laws of physics, its own constants, its own version of reality. Our Big Bang was simply the moment our bubble formed, and beyond our bubble, the foam goes on forever, no beginning, no end. Just an infinite sea of universes we can never see or reach or prove. But here is where it gets deeply philosophical. Because both of these theories, as brilliant as they are, simply push the question back further. If there was a universe before ours, what came before that one? If there is an eternal multiverse, what caused it to begin inflating? Every answer generates a deeper question. And at the bottom of every answer, the same abyss opens up. Why is there something rather than nothing? This is not just a scientific question. It is the oldest philosophical question in existence. Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz asked it in 1714, and nobody has answered it since. The philosopher Martin Heidegger called it the fundamental question of metaphysics. He argued that nothing is not simply the absence of something, that nothingness itself is a kind of presence, a ground from which being emerges, that the universe didn't appear in nothing. It appeared from nothing, as if existence itself is a property that reality cannot help but have. And some physicists agree. Quantum mechanics tells us that even in a perfect vacuum, a space containing absolutely nothing, particles spontaneously appear and disappear, flickering in and out of existence for fractions of a second. Something from nothing, constantly, everywhere. Physicist Lawrence Krauss argued that this quantum instability means a universe like ours could appear from a vacuum state without any cause at all. Not created, not designed, just inevitable. A consequence of the fact that nothing is unstable. That existence is what nothing defaults to when left alone long enough. But even this raises a question that science cannot answer. Where did the quantum vacuum come from? Where did the laws of physics come from that allowed particles to flicker into existence? Every explanation requires something to already exist. And we are back at the edge of the abyss. So here is where we truly land. Science can trace the universe back to a fraction of a second after the Big Bang. It can theorize about what came before. It can propose eternal multiverses and cyclic cosmologies and quantum vacuums. But at the very bottom, at the absolute foundation of everything, there is a wall, beyond which our tools cannot go, beyond which our language breaks down, beyond which even our concepts of cause and effect cease to function. And standing at that wall, science and philosophy arrive at the same place. Silence. Not the silence of ignorance, but the silence of something so vast, so fundamental, so far beyond the categories of human thought, that the only honest response is wonder. The universe exists, you exist, against odds so astronomical they cannot be calculated, from origins so mysterious they cannot be explained. And yet, here you are, a temporary arrangement of atoms that somehow became conscious enough to ask where it all came from. Maybe that is the most extraordinary thing the universe has ever done. Not the Big Bang, but the moment the universe learned to question itself. Through you. This is Veil of Being. Subscribe, because some questions don't just seek answers, they change.